Well, hello, it's Dr. Allen, and today's Marketing Pearl of the Week is all about whether you should lead with price as a marketing vehicle. What do I mean by that? I had a conversation this week with someone who was putting together a flyer to send out to the people in their database, and at the very top of the flyer, they were telling what the discount was for the services they were offering. Now, here's the problem with that strategy. If I know that I'm interested in something already, in other words, I'm already sold, you've created the need and now you're fulfilling the need, then price at that point I need to know, and that makes good sense. It's like if you know you want to buy underwear and you want to find out where do I get the cheapest and most convenient, well then you just shop around by price. But if someone gets your message and they don't know yet that they want those services and the first thing they see is price, in their mind they say, well, why do I want to spend money for this? I don't even know what it is. So if you want to try to give a message to somebody about a service that you want to sell to them, you first must create the need for the service, explain what the service is, why it would be of value for them, and then at that point, money's really not that much of an issue, and then you could just walk them through what the cost is based on the value you already established. Years ago, as a kid, I worked in a stereo store in New York City, and at that time there was somebody called Crazy Eddie, which you may know was very famous at that time for really discounting stereo equipment. As a consequence, people would call the audio store, and at that point they would always ask, how much is this receiver? How much are those speakers? And if you just answered those questions, you would lose that customer because they know they would get your price, call up Crazy Eddie, and he would beat the price. Same thing in your practice. If people are calling your office and asking, well, how much does an adjustment cost? And your staff is just giving them your price, well, that's a lost customer, a lost patient, a lost client. You need to train your staff to ask the kind of questions that let them take charge of the conversation, allow them to explain what you offer and why it's different and why the services that you have in your clinic would be of value to them. Don't let price dictate those. When you're creating a marketing pamphlet or you're creating a newsletter or you're creating a flyer, never lead with price because it doesn't create value, and then no matter what the price is, it's never right. If someone opens up your email or your blog and the first thing they see is price but they don't understand why that would be of value for them, they're going to delete it, they're going to hang up the phone, they're going to disappear, and you're not going to see that patient again. Remember, in your practice, as in everything, create a need and then fulfill that need. And then when you create value, price, finances is never the thing that stops them from becoming a patient or a client of yours. This is Dr. Allen for Marketing Pearl of the Week. I'll look forward to talking with you next week.